longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together. Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
19 yards that time for number 19. Just the first quarter of a tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I missed him, it would have been a long night.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. That's a Giants 47-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here is Young. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Sanders. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early.
Touchdown! Adam Thielen, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Black Knights put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now a two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
26.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. 50 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Adam Thielen, he gets set to go again with the rest of this offense. Last drive, the touchdown, 4 catches. Really good. He was. They were not good on the other side trying to stop him. What do they need to do?
Well, this is where the entire staff has to get involved because we always focus on the defensive coordinator. But he needs help from other people with their eyes and their expertise, and he needs to listen to them. And sometimes you just can't afford to wait on a drive and say, okay, let's get to the sidelines and start over. You need to find a way in the middle of that drive to start taking away what's hurting you.
Yeah, in-series adjustments, and how do you do that?
Well, what you do is you listen to what everyone else is telling you, what they're seeing, the patterns that are developing, and maybe you just start running extra bodies to take away that particular player.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
3rd and short yardage, Young. Open man is Thielen, is complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air once more, Young. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Let's go now.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Alert! Alert! Roll! Hey! Hey! Check that! Check that!
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Taylor. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Jamie Gillendow, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Finding room at midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Dalton now to pass. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or they're starting to look like a good offensive football team.
Young. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now Young. Batted down, and we'll go the other way to the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out, and the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Breida, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Brady on Roy there to bring him down. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Taylor. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
Ready?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Taylor. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for the touchdown. Mark that down as a punt return of 78 yards. And the Black Knights have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Giants 7.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The New York set to take the field. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Taylor. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
It's got a habit time. 4th and 9. Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. On a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Ready?
Now Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Go.
Taylor. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Let's go now.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Taylor. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Ready, set.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now it's Taylor. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Gets this to Bellinger, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Taylor. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Taylor.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Taylor on 3rd down throws incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Let's go.
4th down, here's Taylor. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Woods with a pick. Inside the 20. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock, look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And Young's going to throw it here. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
That's complete. Again, he's got Marshall. Touchdown! Terrace Marshall from 10 yards out. And the Black Knights have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Jamison Crowder on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
One last shot for Taylor. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for